Howdy guys, how's it going? Got another one for you. And today, I'm getting a little bit excited because I've got the sombrero going, right? And I bought this all the way back when Mexico DLC was first launched. And that's how excited I was about Mexico DLC. And I've been playing Mexico ever since. So I thought I'd be whipping it out now because guess what? Yep, rank number 1, Revnak is playing as Mexico. And he's going up against some very tough opponent here, which is going to be Kynesie. You guys all seem to love Kynesie. You love his style with his Aztec, his Inca. So, you know, I try and get as many games as I can with Kynesie without overdoing it. But the reason I particularly want to show this matchup is because Mexico are kind of considered by a lot of the top communities to be one of the worst civs in the game at the moment. Like, you know, sort of the bottom 5 civs definitely in the game. And I think that stems from their skirmishes not being that great, being quite expensive. At the same time, not having that much range and, you know, things like that. So, their cav got nerfed as well. Their cav's been nerfed a couple of times, it feels like, over the however many patches. So it feels like they're struggling in the top echelons of ELO. Me personally, as a Mexico main, I think they're still quite good. But I like to play there's two styles with Mexico. There's the very meme style Mexico, which is basically just revolt or insurgent rush, which is definitely something I like to do. Go revolt, just revolt non-stop. Get those cannons and revolutionaries out. And then some people like to play non-revolutionary style and almost play Mexico as like a standard European civ and play it out. You know, age 2, go into age 3, no revolts and that sort of stuff. So we'll see what Revnak decides to do here. But this matchup, on the other hand, talking about Mexico being relatively bad in the tier list, Aztec are extremely high, if not the very top. People consider Aztec to be the best civ in the game. And they're definitely one of the best civs in the game. Just insane units, insane explorer, warrior priests, yeah, like just as everything. So it feels impenetrable. So this is going to be an uphill battle, and I'm intrigued to see how Revnak decides to play this because I'm going to be honest with you boys. I can't see this. I can't see Mexico doing this. This feels like one of the worst matchups. Maybe Mexico have a timing at the start. But against Kynesie's style, where you can just spam warriors from the community plaza, is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to deal with. But we'll see. We will see. I've seen crazier things happen. All right, I've seen crazier things happen. So we will see. Let's have a look at the decks. Let's go over to Revnak first. He's aging up with only a 13 village up. That is an extremely fast age up. He's forgotten his cow over here. Looks like he might just decide to eat that instead. But yeah, forgotten about his cow. Hacienda with the 2 villagers is going to be first. He does have the cheaper revolts. He's called this 1v1 El Semi. And then he's also got the cathedral. He's got decent. He's got all the main components in H2 you need. They're all the mains. He's even got the Navajo, which is really good. He's got the Navajo, the 10 insurgents, the 3 cav, the 5 bills and 700 wood. They're all the most important things, right? They are all the most important things. Going for 40 XP here. Aztecs doing really, really great here. 75 wood. That's cracking. And he's got a nice little age 1 army there. Might even be able to steal this as well. Kynesie has aged up. So Kynesie's going to be... He's definitely used the fast age up. We've seen Kynesie do this plenty of times before. Kynesie's going to go for that fast age up. And that's a nice treasure steal there. And Revnak's not going to be happy about that. Look at this guy. He's basically got a long stick with feathers on it. What's he going to try and do? Tickle his opponent to death. Tickle, tickle. Both these guys being like rank 1 and like rank 5 or something, missing each other there was pretty funny. So, fast age just come in. He's going to be doing his warrior priest dance. He's got 3 warrior priests on the way. Currently only has 1 warrior priest, but that's going to change very shortly. About 42 seconds is going to go down to 22 seconds. But is he going to be able to get max warrior priest? That's the question. So let's have a look here. The first card's going to be the Navajo. Interesting. So he hasn't gone for starting TP. Looks like he's gone for starting hunting dogs. He hasn't decided to go for the church either. So he's going for quite an all-in rush here. Only hunting dogs so far. That's what allowed him, by the looks of it, to get that 13 village up. But yeah, he's gone for the Navajo along with some insurgents, which is great. And when you click Navajo first card, it's very difficult to get a decent amount of insurgents out. So, you know, 4's okay. 6 is sort of the mark you want. 5 or 6 is the sort of first batch you want to get when you ship Navajo. Here they come. These bad boys, I tell you what, these are one of my favorite units in the game. The Mexico versions, at least. Very good to stealth. Very good to put on stealth here. He wants to put them in stealth, and then he can sneak up on this villager here. Kynesie, he sees everything. He's going to be seeing a lot. So to sneak up on him with villagers is going to be difficult. But he might have one in his sights here. Boom, there goes one. And look how easy that is. There's another one down here. Is he going to see it? I think he might. Just about. These warrior priests, they don't have village attacks, so you're not going to be able to kill them very quickly. Oh, there was a second one here. I can't believe he didn't see that. That's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. And Kynesie has to be... Let your second one go down. You can't. You have to premeditate putting them in the TC. You cannot allow any villagers to be straggling around. They have 10 siege, which is pretty bad. The insurgents are going after that TP. I think you should definitely consider taking them down. But yeah, probably wants to kill the war hut. So this war hut is not going to get built in time. That's 700 wood from Kynesie. A lot of it, 250 of it, is going to build that war hut. And half of it goes down. Building another war hut behind his base. This is a great response already from Mexico. Still got about half of his, well, about 2/3 of his Navajo left. And this is where the warrior priest spam starts. Take a quick look over if he's got... He does! He manages to get 10 warrior priests, even though he's being rushed to death. He still manages to get 10 warrior priests, and as soon as he does, the warrior spam incoming. This is where, like, I said at the start that Mexico has this timing. Right? This is the timing. That was the timing. That's the window closed. Like, how's his timing good? How can he beat this warrior spam now? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be extremely difficult. One little change that does happen now is you do get some XP, like 10 XP for killing a warrior. So, you know, especially weak warriors, if they don't get much mileage, then it's definitely worth killing warriors now. So 10 XP is quite... Is it definitely 10? Yeah, kill XP is 10. That is actually really nice. I mean, consider Insurgent is what? Kill XP 7. So, yeah, I mean, that's not bad. So walk away, let them get really weak, come in and get that XP. The problem is if you're trying to push in and do some real damage, you know, these warriors at full HP are just so goddamn dead. But we'll see how Revnak's going to decide to try and deal with this. He's only on 20 vills. I think Revnak killed 2 or 3 vills. So he did snipe 2 or 3 vills, and that's the power of that Navajo. Whenever you shit that Navajo, though, they do obviously get wrecked by, like, TC fire and things like that. You know, they've got 200 HP, 10% range resist. And they're very valuable units as well. So you need to make them count. If you can't snipe any vills, it feels like a huge waste of resources that are gone. Because 500 resources in age 2. That's a lot of resources. They are good against... Obviously, they're still like a skirmisher type unit. So they are still very good against musketeer type units as well. So 2 times bonus versus heavy infantry. That does, what, 22 damage with 16 range. So you can kite things like Caroleans, musketeers, and things like that. So they are still useful against musketeer type units as well. So, but TC fire, crossbows, cav, got to be super careful. Nice. That looks like that's another villager going down. Excellent. Excellent catch around there. He's forced this war hut behind his base. So he's done... Revnak's done a great job. He's doing a really great job. He's actually up in score as well. He's now looking like he's going for some TP spam of himself. Interesting. 600 gold coming in for Kynesie. Maybe he's going to look to age. So take a quick look at Revnak. And he's definitely not looking at aging. But there comes the 700 wood. He's going to be building 4 TPs. That is a lot of wood. I'm not sure how he's managed to actually get that much wood. This is 800 wood for all the TPs, and then a further 200 wood for the stagecoach. Looks like he's been busy chopping with his villies. But yeah, 4 TP stagecoach. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So he has done a lot of damage, and like I said, he has his timing. He made his timing count. You know, realistically, against one of the best players in the game, killing a few villagers, that is great. That is a cracking response. You can't ask for much more than that. The question is, how is he going to follow up? And can he follow up? Like I said, it's going to be so difficult to push into that warrior spam. It will definitely be worthwhile killing a load of these warriors now. Getting that, like, what, you can get 8 warriors out at a time. That's a nice 80 XP. Probably be really worthwhile starting to look to go for that CA revolt, able to go for that CA Revolt right now would be actually really nice. And maybe then build some Falconets on top of all of this. Get some Revolutionaries out, which is a good all-round unit. But like I said, you know, I'm a meme Mexico player. I like the memes. I like the revolts. That's how I play. Revnak, maybe not. Maybe not so much. It feels like he can do this. Look at this Explorer, 750 HP just tanking away. And the Warriors, look at this chokehold. Look at that Warrior spam just going on there. It's almost impossible to push into these Autontins. And Kynesie gets the age up and going up with the double Noble Huts. Is he going to be able to get both of them up? Definitely, this one's definitely going to go up. Is this one going to get sieged down? That would be quite a great... That's not bad. That's not bad. The question is, does he lose too many units there trying to siege that down? All the Insurgents goes. Even use the big button, the Minutemen, if you will, from Aztec with those Jaguar Prow Knights. And again, the Warrior spam just so oppressive. So difficult to deal with. Let's take a quick look at Kynesie. He is aged up now. Still has 10 Warrior Priests. Still has 10 Warrior Priests. Which is pretty damn nice. Even though he's getting rushed, of course he's going for 8 villagers. Of course! This is Kynesie. He's the greediest player in the game. Why wouldn't you go for 8 villagers instead of a unit shipment? What? Why not? Why not? 36 vills now for Kynesie. 34 vills for Mexico. So very close in the villager count. Although you've got to take into consideration there's 10 warrior priests here, which is equivalent of 20 villagers on a community plaza. 4 TPs though for Mexico. Currently 4 TPs at least. So, you know, the ecos are quite even. I would still say it's potentially Aztec favored, just because what you can get from the warrior priest is just so good. Like, you know, the amount you're gonna get like 11 XP per second. You know, that's a lot of age-free shipments, which counts as a lot of resources. So again, more warrior priest spam coming here. He does have some Jaguar Prow Knights. But look at this mass. Look at this mass. It's quite a scary mass. And these Insurgents have a lot of siege. I would definitely say he probably wants to siege that war hut down. I feel like he should have sieged that war hut down. Maybe going back for that trading post. It's going to be difficult to keep that trading post alive. Look at this. Just doesn't care about the age. Revnak's still just going for this free unit comp that Mexico can do in age 2. Some Coyotes coming out, trying to fish for those skirmishes, but he's going to run into Insurgents instead. And Kynesie making a bit of a mistake there. Looks like he was a little bit distracted over here. But that's going to be a great catch by Revnak. Kynesie just going out on a limb there. And that's the price you pay. He went for the TP. And Revnak punished him for it. So great response by Revnak. Now he's in a great position to kill this Noble Hut. If you can take that Noble Hut down, there's only one War Hut left. It's certainly what I would be looking at doing here. Using these skirms, keeping everything at bay. Instead, oh, we get the Warrior Priest involved now. They're getting stuck in with that 30 hand attack. Because, of course, they have 30 hand attack. Why wouldn't they? They have more hand attack than the cavalry. Oh, brilliant. But is he going to lose some? Everything's going down. I can't really see what damage is being done. A couple of warrior priests have gone down now. Maybe more than a couple. Maybe we're going to see all the warrior priests, almost all the warrior priests going down, and he's going to be happy with that. Oh, one surviving on 6 HP. How many survive? Okay, he takes 4 down. That's not bad. That's not bad. He's going to be happy with that. He's going to be getting his Explorer back. That's going to slow that down a lot. For not having 10 warrior priests. And then what's he going to do? Is he going to make the decision to try and... He'd probably be worth healing them to begin with. I think they have access to the healing ceremony. They do. So accessing, performing the healing ceremony would be great for the warrior priest. But the problem is, he's on a timer here, and can he do anything? Again, he's now forced to go warriors, and these warriors are now only spawning every 3.6 seconds instead of every 2 seconds. And that makes a big difference. The warrior priest, there's a couple of them that are weak. They're going to be forced into the TC. That's going to make the Warrior Priest spam the Warrior spam even worse. Another Warrior Priest going down. Is this going to be the game? Can Revnak do this? Look at the amount of resources that Kynesie's got stockpiled here. He can't spend them effectively. And we see the GG. Not gonna lie, Revnak actually did it with Mexico, considered a bad civilization. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect that, but there you have it. That is the power of the Mexican rush and that ability to have that really nice 3-unit comp in Age 2. The skirmisher, the pike, the cavalry. And their pikemen are very unique pikemen as well. So they're better than ordinary pikemen. They're cheaper as well. So yeah, really, really nice play there by Revnak. It's an uphill battle. I tell you that is an uphill battle. Went for the TP stagecoach after this. Just kept on massing. Pretty much used up all of his shipments. Even used the line of sight card over here at one point. Forced to get the cathedral construction out as well, but that wouldn't have been too bad because you could have got a free tech with insurgents there. So yeah, not bad overall. And yeah, really well played by Rev. Let's have a quick look at the stats. Kynesie, wow. I mean, looked like Kynesie might have made a couple of mistakes there, and you know he did when he tried to go for that TP. And he paid the price for it. And I feel like going for that 8 villager shipment was definitely not the right idea there. Should have gone for villager shipments. Should have had his warrior priest just continually getting XP. So he could have just spammed shipment after shipment. Military shipment after military unit shipment. And he could have had Jaguar Prow Knights. He could have had Eagle Runner Knights. All of it mixed together would have been great. But decided not to do that. Decided to go for the eco and the greed instead. And he paid the price for it. GG, absolutely cracking game. Glad to see one of my main Mexico, one of the most fun civs in the game, if not the most fun civ in the game, getting a little bit of love, seeing that they can be the best. And there is proof in the pudding with that game. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.